Hey guys, I'm Adam LZ, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to do the tail whip. So you're probably going to want to be pretty comfortable on your bike before you go trying these. If you don't know how to 180 or like jump a box jump, well, I mean, you probably don't know how to jump a box jump because let's be real, everyone rides street. But yeah, you should be comfortable on your bike before you go trying this. So you're going to want to know which way to kick it. If you're right foot forward, the easiest way to kick it, always with your back foot, you're going to want to kick it counterclockwise. All right? And then if you're left foot forward, you're gonna kick it clockwise. So a lot of people try learning tail whips hop or out of banks or into banks first, but I think really the key to learning them and learning them fast is doing them out of a fly out. I learned them approximately out of, I don't know, like a 6 foot tall, kind of like with a little bit of a kicker to it. A nice quarter from 4 feet to 7 feet would be great for learning them because, you know, it really gives you a lot of air time so you can focus on what you're doing and, you know, try to get the trick fast because, I mean, you don't want to be doing this for years. It really helps to be able to get a feel for the motion on flat ground. You want to kind of swing the bike around, kind of keeping it close, and try to see if you can hop on before the bike lands. Because, you know, that'll be good when you're in the air. If you know where you're going to put your feet and you know what's going to happen when you want to land, then it'll just make it so much easier. A lot of people like to do it on their back too. Okay, so now that you've got the motion down and you're pretty comfortable with it, you're gonna wanna go to your fly out and try them. A couple tips before you go and try them. I like to wear shin guards and knee pads, you know, ankle guards. Wear some beefy shoes, not something that you're gonna hurt your feet in. Because, you know, plan on falling a few times before you land them. It really helps to wear a helmet, just stuff that makes you comfortable and confident, because the more confident you are in landing it, the more chance you have in landing it. Having a tighter chain so your cranks won't move as much will really help. Some people like to put a little bit of a flange in between their sprocket and their frame so it gives a little bit of friction so, you know, they don't spin as fast. So that way when you're in there and you're kicking your tail whip, your cranks aren't spinning all over the place. Okay, so now that you got pretty much everything figured out, you're gonna wanna know how to do it. So come at your fly out or whatever you're doing with a decent amount of speed, enough to maybe get about 2 feet of air. You want some time. You don't wanna go so fast that your bike's flying up, but you don't wanna go so slow that you're hitting it on the ground. So you're gonna wanna go up. And this is the part that gets a little bit tricky. The biggest problem I see when people are first trying tail whips, they kick it too early and the bike goes above their head. It looks nuts. Don't take a Facebook profile picture of you doing a tail whip with the bars up here, because anyone that rides bikes will know that you didn't actually land it. So what you really want to do is go off the lip, and it's almost like a bar spin where you want to kind of wait a little bit until you get off the coping with both wheels and you level out. You're going to want to kick. Now, mind me, you're going to want to use your arms too. But I find that it's pretty much 50% kick, 50% arm. So you're gonna wanna kick, keep the bike close to you. You wanna keep your arms straight down and make tight circles. So keeping it down is what will allow you to get back on the pedals. Don't focus about getting back onto the cranks and back onto the pedals right away. That will come in time. All right, so once you start getting comfortable with that motion and you're kind of getting close to getting over the bike or getting on the pedals, you're gonna wanna start reading about catching it. One biggest mistake that I see, a lot of people try to get like their back foot on first when they're kicking tail whips, so they're like this. That'll mess you up a lot because you can't really land back foot first because you'll and fly off. If anything, try to land and like focus on getting your front foot on first, because then you can start doing tail whips, catch front foot, and put the back foot on after you land. So, I mean, if you can get to that point where you're getting over the bike, you're gonna wanna start trying to catch. I honestly recommend, instead of doing the front foot first, the way I do my tail whips, I kind of just like pick my knees up. I don't know why, it's weird, but I have them consistent, so I have the belief that, you know, you can do whichever way you want. But pretty much, you wanna whip it around, and when it comes around, literally clamp your feet together as hard as you can and just catch whatever you can. Once you start doing them down stair sets and stuff, it'll be way better to be able to catch cranks than to be able to catch pedals once out of every 10 times to get a million shinners. Catching cranks is kind of, I don't know, some people like it, some people don't, but it's really consistent. And if you look at my whips, I typically catch cranks because then I know I'm gonna land it. So the pretty much hardest part about the tail whips is catching it. Like I said, you're just gonna wanna focus on getting both feet over at the same time, not just your back foot, and just try to clamp them together. A lot of it's confidence more than anything. If you think that you're gonna land it, you will. If you're kinda like hesitant about it, you're not wearing shin guards, maybe you're wearing shorts, you're kinda lazy, not going for it, there's probably more chance that you're gonna get a shinner doing that than actually trying to catch the whip. So I recommend, I don't know, listen to some music that gets you pumped. I like Queen Latifah, you know, she really gets me, I just get that feeling inside of me that, I don't even know how to explain it. It's kind of a little weird. Yeah, come to think of it. But anyway, it gets me pumped to do tail whips. So, you know, put on your favorite tunes, jump out of the bowl, jump out of your quarter, jump out of your fly out, jump out of whatever you're gonna jump out, just don't do it on a scooter. Do it, you know, kick it around, and when it comes around, clamp. You know, make sure you keep the bars down, close to you, tight circles, 50% kick, 50% arm. If you wanna be unordinary and kick with your front foot, all the power to you, but it's gonna be a lot harder. When I do mine, I mean, they're opposite for me. I typically go off the ramp, wait, and then like pull my foot back and like kick the back wheel. I don't think it's the best way to do it, but it's more confident for me than just doing it all arm. So, you know, tail whips it's gonna take a while to learn. Don't expect to learn these overnight. Like, you know, if you watch my bar spin how-to, that thing works magic. Like, you'll probably land them in a day. Hashtag indoor bike. Look it up on Instagram, mad people do. So yeah, I mean, good luck to you, and if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments, and I'll try to answer them in the description. But follow me at Adam_LZ on Instagram, Twitter, I don't know, whatever. Follow code at Cody Kruger with an underscore in there. You know, I mean, if you like my shirts and stuff, check out the store. Just do your thing, you know. If the how-to helps, let me know and I'll make more. I'm stuck.
I'm stuck.
Here. Seriously, though. I'm not throwing it.
Yeah, you are.
No. Alright, ready? Make it look good.
Ah! It's pretty good. Alright, come with that.
Seriously though, I'm like kind of scared. Because I'm gonna like grab these and they're just gonna fall. What's underneath my feet?
Yeah.
I can probably jump from here, huh?
Yeah, probably. Watch your heel.
Why?
Didn't you hurt it?
Oh yeah.